What is up, movie fans? My name is Joe. Thanks for tuning in once again, and this is my Blu-ray collection video. Now, before I get into this, I know there's a lot of people out in YouTube in the YouTube community that do Blu-ray updates and unboxings, along with DVD collections and updates and unboxings. I know one of them, one of the gentlemen, Cool Duder, guy, friggin' has phenomenal collection of movies. It ranges from movies from before I was born, before I believe he was born, to movies to the modern day. Wetwork also, who is a friend of Cool Duders, they go out and hang out once in a while and do hoard up, as they call it, and buy the cheapest Blu-rays that they can find. Well, really good Blu-rays for cheap prices. You know, really good guys from what I can tell. I've only talked to Cool Duder on one or two occasions, and he's accepted a couple of my videos as video responses. So with that being said, I'm just going to run down some of these movies, and I'll let you guys comment and let me know what you thought of the collection and what you thought of the movies, if you've seen them, if you haven't seen them, if you have the urge to see them. I'll let you know whether they're good or not through comments. So with that being said, did an unboxing of this a couple of days ago, about 2 weeks ago, and that is Back to the Future trilogy on Blu-ray. Great series. It's definitely a must-have for a Blu-ray collection. I did another unboxing of this and reviewed Tron Legacy. I actually have had this for quite some time, and I reviewed it and unboxed it a few weeks ago. So yeah, big talk of the summer right now. Everyone's looking forward to the next big blockbuster film of the summer. The game is dropping. The next series chapter in the video game series is dropping in October. Just 3 days before my birthday. I have it pre-ordered, and that is Resident Evil Afterlife. Great movie. I know a lot of people will argue that the movies suck, or the first two movies were the good and then the rest of the series sucked, or the first one was good and the rest of the movies sucked. But just because I'm a big fan of Resident Evil, I love the movie, all the movies. With that being said, we'll move on with the sixth and seventh one coming out. The sixth one is due out next year. The seventh one is due out in 2015. I am talking about Fast 5. Great movie. I love the series. I'm actually in the middle of watching Too Fast, Too Furious right now. This also has the Fast and Furious, which came out in 2009. My nephew thought it would be funny to destroy my original Fast and Furious box on me, so I had to put it in here. I just show you what I'm talking about here. Yeah, you got Fast 5 right there, and Fast and Furious right there. So yeah, but I do have both movies. I got the rest of the movies on DVD. Love Wes Craven. Scream 4. I'm definitely looking forward to getting the actual Blu-ray collector's edition of the Scream series, because they have it where it comes with the ghost face mask, which I thought was pretty cool, so I'm going to try to get that up. Two of the best underdog movies I can ever think of. You know, when I think of this movie, I think of what I went through when I was a kid with bullies. I was never physically bullied. I was just like verbally bullied and stuff like that about my weight and this, that, or the other. But if I could and I was able to, and then, you know, could do it, I would learn it. Talking about the Karate Kid 1, the first one, the original, and then Karate Kid, the remake. Now, a lot of people are saying that this is a remake. A lot of people are saying that this is a continuation of the story with just the different characters. This actually is not. This is a remake of the original. It's revamped with Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan. And we all know the story. Kid gets bullied and beat up by kids who know karate or kung fu, and gets trained by the maintenance man in the ways of karate and kung fu, and he stands up to the bullies, and it's kind of like really be a star slash anti-bully movie, you know, where the bullies finally get it, and then at the end of the movie it's all cheesy, and you know, the bullies come around and they show each other respect after a while, because the kid that was being bullied through the whole movie stands up to them, and they have this unfound respect for one another. But the next movie, Planet of the Apes, great movie. Definitely suggest picking that up if you like those type of movies. I picked it up because I like the visual effects and the makeup and the costumes. Next movie, Punisher Warzone. Great movie again. This was not a continuation of the Thomas Jane. A lot of people don't remember that uh, back in the early 90s, I think late 80s, there was a movie with Dolph Lundgren, the guy who played Ivan Drago in Rocky 4. He is Dolph Lundgren is also in the Expendables 1 and the Expendables 2. He This is not a continuation of either two. This is actually its own movie, its own story based off of the dark comics. The darker Punisher comics, I should say. X-Men First Class. Really great movie that came out about a year ago. And they really closed the gap on the X-Men movies with this one. A lot of people always wondered, for those of you, those who have never seen or never read the comic books, this actually goes into depth between the friendship between Eric Lenscher and Professor Charles Xavier. They're two kids who were in college, and they had these abilities, and really shows you the origin of Magneto and Charles Xavier. Also shows you the creation of the Beast Monster and numerous other characters as well. Great movie. Tommy Boy, some of Chris Farley's best work, and David Spade. Just going to run down the rest of these. League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. In Paul, well, I'm a big fan of Simon Pegg and Nick Frost and Seth Rogen and Jason Bateman. So, and Sigourney Weaver is actually in this too, which is pretty cool. So I haven't seen her in much movies lately, but great movie. Independence Day, great action movie. Terminator Salvation. Taken Pelham 123. This is actually a Blu-ray. Yeah, this is actually Blu-ray. I bought this from Blockbuster, and they gave me it came in an HD DVD case. The same thing with Punisher Warzone. Two other action movies that I like. First Blood, Rambo. This is the first Rambo film. This is Jean-Claude Van Damme's Kickboxer, another great action movie. Adam Sandler, You Don't Mess with the Zohan. Silky smooth. I don't know how the hell I'm going to explain these two, so I'm just going to come right out off the bat. Got these as Christmas gifts from my niece and my nephew. Never seen this, and I honestly don't really have any intentions on wanting to see it. That's Bambi. Big Tim Burton fan when I was a kid. I watched this with my nephew one Christmas, and I actually wound up getting it a couple Christmases later as a Christmas gift. Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. This was a Christmas gift from my niece. Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel. And I bought this on my own because I just love Pixar animations and DreamWorks. And that is Toy Story 3. So, guys, please drop your comments in the comment box below. Let me know what you thought of my Blu-ray collection. And let me know if there's any questions you have on any movies. If there's any movies that I just showed you that you're interested in and wanting to see and rent. If you want my approval, I'll let you know. Please leave your comments in the comment box. Have a great night.